everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another week of Shop My Stash where I go through my makeup collection right in front of you guys and pull out the makeup that I'm going to be using for this week. So if you guys want to see what makeup products I'm going to be selecting to wear this week, then go ahead and keep on watching. So first we're going to go ahead and pick out a primer, and my face is seriously in like complete turmoil. Like my skin has never looked worse in my chin area with acne and it's just horrible. So I've been trying to do stuff to reduce the acne and get rid of it, and because of that my face is really dry at the moment. So I want to use more of a hydrating primer. So I think the one I'm going to use this week is the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Coconut Primer. This one is really hydrating, it's really nice, it also helps to smooth out the skin. So this is the primer I'm going to use this week. And then as far as my foundation, going along with that, I need a full coverage foundation since my face is breaking out like so hardcore, and I only have a couple that still match me right now with my complexion and all that and tan from the summertime. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Hourglass foundation. This is in the shade Beige. This is the Vanishing Stick foundation. I love this. This is really nice at full coverage and being really lightweight. Last week I used the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, so I'm going to give that one a break and use this one because I'm still trying to use it up as well. That way I can get a new shade for when I'm lighter. But I have all these foundations and they're just too light for me right now. So I'm limited in my options, and the Pro Glow matches me though. But the problem with that is that it's just not full coverage enough with the lovely breakouts that I have. Or I could use this actually, now that I think about it. You know what? I'm going to use this one instead. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter, the new foundation instead, because I've been using this one a ton, and this one might be a little bit better. So I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I'm in the shade 3.25, which I believe is kind of like light medium neutral. So moving on to this next drawer, we have blushes. I have not been able to stop using the Becca Blush with Light palette, so I'm going to give that one a break and I'm going to try something else. And I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I'm kind of feeling maybe my Too Faced one because I definitely want to use the bronzer this week. So this is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Sparkling Bilinni. And this is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty color. I think this one will go great with the bronzer I want to use, so I'm going to use this. So moving on to bronzer, that's in this drawer. I'm going to go ahead and pick out my Too Faced one, and this is the Sweetheart Bronzer Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and this is what it looks like. It's really nice. Actually, going along with that too, I think I'm also going to use this Japonesque palette. This is something that I showed in my PR haul, and this is what it looks like. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this a try as well. I've already tried the bronzer, but I haven't had a chance to try the blush a ton. So I'm going to use these three products as my blush and bronzer, these combination, and kind of try it throughout the week. So in this last drawer, I have like lashes, mascara, eye primers, brows, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm not going to be doing lashes or anything like that, but for my mascara this week, I've been trying to use the Falsies Push Up Angel, and so I'm going to use that instead of the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. And then going along with that, I think I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara for volumizing. So that's the mascara I'm going to use this week. I think it's an eyeshadow primer. I want to use this that I had gotten in one of my subscription boxes. And this is Beauty for Real, and it's a 24/7 eyeshadow stick in the shade, Ever Starstruck, I think. It's just a really pretty kind of like champagne color. So I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow base. And then as far as my brows, which I have in this little container over here, I'm also going to use something that I have not used in a while, and that is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And I'm in the shade number 2. I think I had gotten this as a free sample. So 2 is kind of light, but that's okay. We'll make it work between this, and I'll go ahead and pair it with the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'll use these two together to kind of create like the perfect color. The Benefit Gimme Brow I have is in shade number 3, so that'll be perfect to mix them together. So I think that's everything I need out of here. So now we'll go ahead and move on to the other side, which has powders and concealers and eyeshadows. Okay, so in this top drawer, we have our powders, and if you guys saw my P.O. Box haul, you know I got this Japonesque Champagne Collection Velvet Touch finishing powder, and someone wanted me to do a review or follow-up on it. So I'm going to go ahead and try this as my setting powder. It's just a translucent powder, and it did come with a brush, so I'm going to use that to set my face. And then moving on to this next drawer, we have our concealers. And as far as concealers, I'm going to be using my favorite concoction at the moment, because like I said, my face is in turmoil. I can use all the full coverage I can get. So I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape and taking the shade light and medium and making my custom light medium shade, and then I'll be setting it with that powder and using that powder all over the face. So moving on, next we have our highlighters, and let's see, what do I want to use? I think I want to use like a new drugstore. It's not new, but it's something new to me that I had gotten recently from Walgreens. And this is the Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade All Have a Cosmo. And it's just a really pretty kind of like champagne pink highlight. Nothing too crazy, but it does give you a really nice shimmery highlight. So I'm going to be using that as my highlighter. So then as far as my palette goes, I want to use something else that I also had gotten in my recent P.O. Box haul. This is the Too Faced Christmas in New York Merry Macaroons palette. So I want to go ahead and give this a try this week. That way I can get a review up for you guys maybe next week or in the next week or two. So I'm going to be using this as my palette. And then these are two brushes that I had been looking at and found at TJ Maxx. And these are the My Ibeauty tools. And they basically look like Artiste oval dupes or something like that. So I figured, okay, they're, you know, TJ Maxx prices. So like this big one was $12.99 and this smaller one was $7.99. So I figured, let me go ahead and try these out for you guys, and then I can do a review or dupes video or something like that. So I'm going to use these this week. So moving on to lips, these are some items that I got in my P.O. box since I did that haul or since I filmed it. And these are the Milani Amore matte lip creams, and one of my subscribers had asked me to do a review on these anyways, and I cannot find these. Oops. These are like completely sold out everywhere I go, at Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. Like, they've been sold out in only like a couple colors, so I didn't really want to do a review on them. And then I happened to get them sent to me, so I was like, this is perfect. So I have tons and tons of shades from this collection. Let me go ahead and show you all the shades really quick. They're all pretty much just like darker fall colors, so I'll go ahead and try these out this week. My lips last week were like horrible. They were so chapped and everything, so I took care of them, so now I can finally wear liquid lipsticks this week. So there's some really pretty pinky nude fall colors, like bronzy colors, red. I love it. So I'll be trying these out. So there are all the items that I picked out in front of you guys from Shop My Stash. These are all the makeup products that I'm going to be using on my face. A couple new items I wanted to try. That way I can get a review up for you guys in the next week or two. But I hope you guys enjoyed another week of Shop My Stash. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!